Welcome, I am Erica Beth, and this is my positive day. So, what exactly does it mean to have a positive mindset? I mean, we hear that phrase all the time, but if we dig a little deeper, this isn't just about being cheerful or ignoring life's challenges. A positive mindset is really a skill, something anyone can learn and develop with deliberate effort. It's actually rooted in this fascinating field called positive psychology. In positive psychology, it's all about studying what makes us thrive. It looks at happiness, optimism, self-efficacy, that belief that we're capable of meeting challenges, and even things like hope and resilience. Scientists have discovered that these aren't just feel-good ideas, they're measurable, impactful parts of our mental well-being. I'll admit I didn't always have, this kind of way of thinking. When I was in grad school at USC, there were these times when life felt overwhelming, and I mean truly overwhelming. I had deadlines stacked on deadlines, my kids were younger and needed so much of my attention, and I honestly thought to myself, how am I going to balance it all? But then something shifted. It wasn't overnight, but I made this conscious decision to try reframing things. Like instead of seeing challenges as these massive hurdles, I started asking, okay, what could this teach me? And you know what? Changing that perspective didn't just, magically make everything easy, but it gave me the strength to keep going. And that's the thing. A positive mindset isn't about ignoring reality or pretending life's all sunshine and rainbows. It's about choosing to look for the opportunities, even in the tough stuff, about seeing setbacks as stepping stones instead of roadblocks. Now, all of this brings us to an exciting part. Scientists have been uncovering how specific habits can actually rewire our brains for positivity. We're talking about simple but powerful practices like gratitude, resilience, and kindness. And these aren't just abstract ideas. There's real, tangible science behind why they work. Let's start with gratitude. Did you know that practicing gratitude can actually rewire your brain? It's true. When you consistently focus on what you're thankful for, your brain starts producing more of those feel-good chemicals, dopamine and serotonin. And these aren't just temporary boosts. Over time, gratitude strengthens the neural connections tied to positive emotions. It's amazing. Take my oldest daughter, Maya, for example. A while ago, she started keeping a gratitude journal. Nothing fancy, just writing down 3 good things that happened each day. At first, it felt kind of, forced, but she stuck with it, and let me tell you, the change was noticeable. She's happier, her friendships at school are stronger, and even her stress levels seem lower. It's like this ripple effect, where one small habit made a bigger shift in her life than any of us expected. Gratitude also helps quiet that constant stress. High cortisol levels, which are basically our body's stress signal, drop when we focus on thankfulness. Your nervous system literally calms down. One simple habit, writing a gratitude list, or even saying thank you with genuine affection, can reduce anxiety and help you feel more grounded. But gratitude isn't the only piece of the puzzle. There's resilience too. It's like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. Resilience isn't about being unaffected by problems, but finding ways to bounce back. One powerful tool here is reframing. Instead of seeing breakdowns as setbacks, you could ask yourself, what can I learn from this? It shifts the narrative from frustration to growth. And then there's kindness. Acts of kindness have this incredible ability to not just uplift the person receiving them, but also boost the mood of the giver. Fun fact. People who experience kindness are more likely to pay it forward, almost 3 times more likely, actually. It's like kindness creates this contagious ripple, spreading happiness far beyond what we could ever plan. Oh, and I love the science behind this. Our bodies release oxytocin, the so-called love hormone, when we're kind to others. It helps lower blood pressure and makes us feel connected. Even something as small as leaving a thank you note for a friend or complimenting a stranger can, brighten a whole day, for both you and them. Now let's bring everything we've talked about together. We've explored the science of gratitude, resilience, kindness, and how they can completely reshape our outlook on life. But the question is, how do we actually live this out daily? The answer, my friend, is in the micro habits. These small, intentional actions might not feel groundbreaking in the moment, but they build momentum over time. For example, setting a daily intention first thing in the morning, literally asking yourself, what's one little way I can spread positivity today? It's such a simple mindset shift, but it helps you start the day with purpose. And here's one of my favorites, self-reflection. Taking just a few minutes at the end of the day to ask yourself questions like, what brought me joy today? Did I show kindness to someone? How did I care for myself? These little reflections help you connect the dots and truly see the positives that might otherwise slip away unnoticed. Another game changer? Acts of kindness. Recently, I left a quick note on my neighbor's doorstep. It was something as simple as, "Hope you're having a great day." And within a week, I noticed more of those little notes popping up around our neighborhood. It was like this quiet wave of thoughtfulness started rolling through, reminding me just how powerful one small act can really be. And that's the thing about kindness. It's contagious in the best way. When you take even the tiniest step to brighten someone's day, the ripple effects go way beyond what you might see in that moment. It's these small gestures, the ones that seem almost too simple to matter, that end up mattering the most. So, as we wrap up today, I want to leave you with this thought. You don't have to overhaul everything at once. Start small. Pick one habit that resonates with you, maybe keeping a gratitude journal or setting a single daily intention. Whatever feels right. But take that first step, because every big change starts with something small, right? Life's too short to wait for the perfect time to start living fully. Your journey toward a more positive mindset begins now, in these tiny moments of choice. So go write that note, or set that intention, or simply pause to appreciate the good around you. And trust me, over time, those small acts will build a life that feels richer, more joyful, and deeply connected. And that's all for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope these ideas inspire you to take even one small step toward cultivating more positivity in your life. Until next time, take care and be kind to yourself and to others.